This is the world's tallest human. How do you live when everything is too small for you? And what is it like being this tall?
The world's tallest people.
That's definitely not me.
How tall is the tallest person? What do you think?
2 meters 25.
My guess right now, around 240. Oh, they're starting with the shortest.
60 centimeters?
He lived until 27. If you're very small or very tall, your life expectancy is normally not average. It's most of the time a little bit lower. Wow. But that guy I know. Oh, that guy, that's an actor.
He plays a movie. Peter Dinklage, Game of Thrones.
Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
147. Oh, that's even smaller than I thought.
Yeah. Football player.
Robert
Robert Downey Jr.?
Is he 169?
What? Oh?
Shaquille O'Neal. Whoa. Whoa, that's a big jump.
We go from 169 to 260. What?
231. It's higher than what you thought.
What? Are there so many people that are that tall? I was like, I don't know a lot of people that are higher than 210, so I thought maybe like 230, 225.
But it's not crazy. It's not a crazy
Yeah.
thought.
What? 236. And we go even higher. Oh, you lose so much taller.
We're going to Asian countries now.
Yeah. 242. 246.
What are
Almost
they?
250.
Volleyball players. So being that tall and being a pro athlete?
With such a tall frame and like tall everything, it's crazy that you then can move and be an athlete. Are we gonna go to 250?
I know this guy.
251. It goes even higher.
What?
This is the tallest person that has ever lived.
Here you go. Robert Pershing Whitlow, also known as the Alta Giant and the Giant of Illinois, was a man who was the tallest person in recorded history for whom there is irrefutable evidence.
So they measured him, it was recorded.
This is in the past like 100 years, so I almost have to say that there was probably one person ever that was taller.
Perhaps.
But again, here it applies to, he was 32 years old when he died. So
Very old.
this man,
It's still alive.
and I know this guy from a thumbnail, from Kelly Wakasa, who spent 24 hours with this exact guy. Kelly Wakasa is one of my favorite creators. He's very random, but it's fun. I've seen some clips of this. It's crazy how he lives. I haven't seen the full documentary. Let's check it out.
What is it like being the world's tallest man? What does he do all day? And is he absolutely tired of people asking him how tall he is?
From the clips we've seen so far, he was walking with crutches. So he has some trouble walking, which kind of makes sense, I guess.
Yes. So it's also not really convenient for him to travel that much, like be in a car.
Well, salam. Good morning. Welcome. Nice to meet you. Come in.
Your English is so good. I thought it.
I am English therapy. I love America.
His voice is so deep.
Yeah, so low. And the heads.
They're so massive.
Big hands, sire.
Big hands.
What? That is crazy, bro.
Yo, doesn't he also have the record of tall, like biggest hands?
Literally, everyday items you're unable to use. Who has the world's biggest hands? Yeah.
He has also the records. With such big hands, you can't even download the 90 Challenge workout app.
But you can. First link in description.
Free workout programs, diet, everything.
Not only is Sultan the tallest living man on the planet at 8 feet 3 inches, his hands are also the biggest in the world at about 11 inches.
What?
What?
And I was also blown away by his parents, who are both shorter than me at 5'11".
My father.
Of course, it makes sense because becoming this tall always has to do with a growth disease.
Yeah, like a mutation.
Well, at a young age, you just keep growing, keep growing, keep growing.
I think I just added the height of both the father and the mother together.
Yeah.
I love this room, like all carpet.
Doğu halkı olarak çok büyük karabalık aileler olduğumuz için biz koltuklara sığamıyoruz.
He doesn't fit on any couch or chair.
So he turned his entire living room into a couch.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense.
Yeah?
The food. Whoa.
How many calories does he eat? I don't think he knows.
So how old is he?
He is 41 now.
Height.
2 meters and 51 centimeters. What is his weight? 137 kilograms. He probably needs to eat around 4,000 calories.
To maintain his weight and just his body.
Yeah.
Come on.
You know, you would think that they would make it bigger for him. This is so small. He's that's the duck in his own house. Oh, nice.
I am big bag.
Big bed. Yeah.
There is no store that you can buy a bed this big. You have to sort of make this.
Nice. I'm not single, just letting you know. Sure, it's an honor.
Wow.
His shoes. What is his shoe size?
I think it was 60.
He is so tall.
Sorry. It just seems like everyone's looking. I was like nervous.
It's impossible to miss him.
Yo, if he would go to like a concert, he just can just watch over everybody.
It's really fun. I've been having a good time.
He's such a nice guy. It's crazy.
Yo, me small brother.
My small, you are my big brother.
Next, Sultan wanted to go shopping, and he was immediately swarmed with people wanting pictures.
It's like Lionel Messi. After this video, I'm never gonna take for granted that I could just go to the store and buy clothes that fit, you know? 'Cause
Oh, yes.
Crazy.
It seems like Sultan's heart is bigger than his whole entire body. Such a wholesome man. His parents raised a gentle soul. Definitely, he's such a kind guy. Again, like a gentle giant.
Gentle giant. The biggest guys are always the nicest.
Şöyle ben sana anlatayım istiyorsan sen farklı bir şekilde anlat. Çünkü Türkiye'de ne yazık ki tüm şartlar kısıtlıdır.
Many see him as a spectacle, someone to photograph, take pictures with, but now I've learned that he's much more than his height. He is a sweet and funny guy who welcomed me into his home and showed me his life.
how big is your schlong?
Guinness World Records actually replied.
This is so wholesome. So nice to see Sultan in normal life. He's a credit to us. So the tallest person in the world is from Turkey, but do you know where the tallest people come from?
I think it's the Netherlands. I think it's our country.
It's the Netherlands, and Joe Fazer visited. I traveled to the world's tallest country.
I'm not very tall. I'm 175, which is pretty average. I think that's the average of the entire world population, by the way. But living in the Netherlands, I feel very short. I'm tiny man here. I also have like a lot of my friends are very tall, like 190 plus.
Yeah.
It's like, hello friends.
Yeah.
The one thing I've been told my entire life is,
How tall are you? You are pretty tall. How tall are you?
yep, I'm a pretty tall guy, 6'4" to be exact. And here in England where I live, at this height, stick out like a sore thumb. Is there anywhere in the world where I wouldn't stick out? I introduce to you the tallest country in the world, the Netherlands. The average height for a man here is a staggering 6'1". It is home to some of the tallest people to ever walk this planet, and for some reason this country is just a complete outlier from the rest of the world.
Imagine being like 5'7" in the Netherlands. Absolutely brutal.
Yeah. That's brutal. It is brutal.
People always say I look short on camera because even it's Leonard, camera guy, or it's Stan, friend, they're all taller because they're just tall.
How tall are you?
2 meters and 5. Yeah.
Wow, very tall guy.
Respect.
How tall are you? 194.
Yeah.
Wow.
This felt so weird, just being towered over by most people I walked past. Even most of the women were just ginormous.
Can we see who's taller? I feel short for the first time in my life.
But what caused this? Why was Netherlands so absurdly tall? Well, I went and asked the locals for the answer.
I think it has something to do with the food.
Something to do with the food, must be.
Probably food. I think nutrition.
It's just
So a lot of tall people lived in our area. Then they got children with a lot of tall people. So we are tall.
yeah.
Okay, I hate to say it, but I don't agree with the dairy theory. So then what is the real reason? Natural selection. Studies show that tall Dutch men are more attractive. This means they attract more females and therefore reproduce more, passing on their tall genetics.
As a 6'1" man from the Netherlands, I always feel normal. Same here, 6 feet. But if I travel to another country, I'm always so much taller compared to everyone else. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Huge shout out to all the original creators in the description below. Make sure to check them out.
So it didn't look like Sultan was working out, which kind of makes sense with a super tall body.
Which is actually the exact opposite of the last video where this woman worked out for 8 hours every single day and it didn't do great things to her body. If you want to see that episode, make sure to click here and subscribe, smash the link and hit the bell, and we'll see you in the next episode.